Blend it and drink it with a blended fiber, highly nutritious, evidence-based health benefit of pineapple. There's evidence with deep pineapple way and unya. Okay, so speedy recovery from surgery. So with the pineapple, now we are operational. Pineapple bema speedy recovery, improve mental health, adrenal ahoɔden, ubenya adrenal ahoɔden ankasa, reduce the risk of cancer. I suppress inflammation. Okay, a suppress inflammation and so. Enti misrao pineapple ya de papa. Udi pineapple unya ahoɔden. Enti misrao uye surgery di pineapple esan say ekuro no ebewu sisi ya. Benya hoɔden oyam nyama na begina kama because of the acid level of it. Na afei so uyo obi a wo so mark ulcer na ade na menim say pineapple beya mawa because of the acid in it, but menim say overall no a good medical resource emma onipe piano. All right, so let me go say hello to people. Nana Ahonji, I see you. So I see you. Kwame Orlando, I see you. Grace Nyazi, I see you. Adam Mahama is also watching. Sally Nasseruddin Mihu. Aretha Kwe, I see you. Sally Nasseruddin, I see you. Yes, Pauline Bridget Apia, I see you. Dela Abdallah, I see you. Salah Emanuela, I see you also. He said, hello Saforo, I'm watching you live from Kufuridia. God bless you. Alhaji Ajingo. Alhaji Ajingo. Said, Ghana for Mr. President Kufuado. All right, Queen Na Jackson, good evening, Saforo TV Africa. Good evening. Saforo, how are you doing? Nah, I am doing very good. Kofi Hayford, I see you. Ibrahim Yakubu, how are you doing? I see you. Randa Akwele, hello, good evening. Good evening. Ni Amon Nikoi, hi, watching you from Philadelphia. Thank you very much, Philadelphia. Thank you very, very much. Me too. My name is Ni Saforo. All right, so Kadira to Muhammad. It's a good job, bro. Thank you very much. Majwa Asabia. Asabia, uye kwapim ni ana. Uye kwapim ni mami who's uye kwapim ni. Also watching me from Germany. Linda Ofosu sends love. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. How is the YouTube sound going? Guys, keep on sharing. I want to know the YouTube sound. If the YouTube sound is good, please guys, let me know YouTube sound is good. I want to know YouTube sound is good. Linda Ofosu. All right, so guys, let me know. Keep sharing. YouTubers, please. I don't see any comment there. I would have brought some comments up. All right, so this is where we are right now. So you are watching us from Lao Silence TV as well. God bless you so much. Now let me give you the dollar rate. The dollar rate is 6 Ghana cedi 45 pesos for $1. All right, 7 Ghana cedis 13 pesos for an euro, and 8 Ghana cedis 44 pesos for £1. All right, so now diesel is now 31 Ghana cedis 50 pesos. Drivers are crying, and lorry fares are increasing on Monday. Enti Mr. Ubi Auta Yerentam Esanse Nyamabekosro Ejuada Ebe. Thank God it's Friday. And then patch foul glass be fa ebomodiana fa ice cubes bigum for ice cubes bigum na fa wine bigum in sure be fa gum say soft drink be fa gum that's not it na hwe me na men kan ensam enchiro I me kan some achiro my really be no na no le wanya wo here ye ne bi pie mi nkegme na ye ablofo me di pineapple okay ne di abrobe I thank you very much, very, very, very much. All right, guys. So this is one thing I have for you today. Let me play this video first because this is my boss and this is real good for me. I want to play this first.
About it, and you see foolish boys like you denying them sitting there and laughing because a chief was speaking for his people. And I don't blame Kufuado. I blame the people who have made Kufuado this foolish. Tayo says, somebody like Amewu and when I form more Bemu and people more Jimmy and the catch them. So I sit here and I don't blame anybody. I don't blame anybody. I blame the Voltarians. I blame you people because you gave this guy that audacity to disrespect you. The whole MPP, their chairman, Freddie Blay, sat in Accra and insulted Toby Afedi. I didn't see any chief in the Volta region. They all sat there for their colleague to be insulted. I didn't see one wise chief who stood up and said, no, this is wrong. You cannot go to Ashanti region and go make such stupid statement. We still had people in the Volta region, almost like said, more foolish people, to go vote for these people. They have disrespected everything that you people have. What haven't these people disrespected when it comes to the Volta region? I'm asking. What haven't they disrespected? They have disrespected your women, they have disrespected your chiefs, they have disrespected your tradition. They told you people, you don't deserve to bury him, you don't deserve to even perform your rights there. They don't respect you people because you, the Voltarians, have allowed these fools to handle you like this. And I said to them, people are blaming the Kufuor. The Kufuor don't know Jimmy. Oh no, or Jimmy, or no, to one, the Abeka son can Obeka. Or no, this hard temperament, to understand that these issues are sensitive out there. And you see foolish boys like you denying them sitting there and laughing because a chief was speaking for his people. And I don't blame the Kufuor. I blame the people who have made the Kufuor this foolish. Pius says, somebody like Amewu and when I form more Bemu and people more Jimmy and the catch them. So I sit here and I don't blame anybody. I don't blame anybody. I blame the Voltarians. I blame you people because you gave this guy that audacity to disrespect you. The whole MPP, their chairman, Freddie Blay, sat in Accra and insulted Toby Afedi. I didn't see any chief in the Volta region. They all sat there for their colleague to be insulted. I didn't see one wise chief who stood up and said, no, this is wrong. You cannot go to Ashanti region and go make such stupid statement. We still had people in the Volta region, almost like said, more foolish people, to go vote for these people. They have disrespected everything that you people have. What haven't these people disrespected when it comes to the Volta region? I'm asking. What haven't they disrespected? They have disrespected your women, they have disrespected your chiefs, they have disrespected your tradition. They told you people, you don't deserve to bury him, you don't deserve to even perform your rights there. They don't respect you people because you, the Voltarians, have allowed these fools to handle you like this. And I said to them, people are blaming the Kufuor. The Kufuor don't know Jimmy. Oh no, or Jimmy, or no, to one, the Abeka son can Obeka. Or no, this hard temperament, to understand that these issues are sensitive out there. And you see foolish boys like you denying them sitting there and laughing because a chief was speaking for his people. And I don't blame the Kufuor. I blame the people who have made the Kufuor this foolish. Pius says, somebody like Amewu and when I form more Bemu and people more Jimmy and the catch them. So I sit here and I don't blame anybody. I don't blame anybody. I blame the Voltarians. I blame you people because you gave this guy that audacity to disrespect you. The whole MPP, their chairman, Freddie Blay, sat in Accra and insulted Toby Afedi. I didn't see any chief in the Volta region. They all sat there for their colleague to be insulted. I didn't see one wise chief who stood up and said, no, this is wrong. You cannot go to Ashanti region and go make such stupid statement. We still had people in the Volta region, almost like said, more foolish people, to go vote for these people. They have disrespected everything that you people have. What haven't these people disrespected when it comes to the Volta region? I'm asking. What haven't they disrespected? They have disrespected your women, they have disrespected your chiefs, they have disrespected your tradition. They told you people, you don't deserve to bury him, you don't deserve to even perform your rights there. They don't respect you people because you, the Voltarians, have allowed these fools to handle you like this. And I said to them, people are blaming the Kufuor. The Kufuor don't know Jimmy. Oh no, or Jimmy, or no, to one, the Abeka son can Obeka. Or no, this hard temperament, to understand that these issues are sensitive out there. And you see.
All right, so my boss, as someone can know, and it's very true. We quite the ones that can become once and be brave because when I can say na as someone can also I hated the nail right on the head because Ekufuor where Jimmy ampa and we be Jimmy so we go can phone so anymore. So they be make us some nature say Ekufuor Jimmy it's unheard of, it's unethical, it's unheard of. Intino Mr. Ghana for macho ene mumunya botre na muntie de ekoso na muminsua de esanse ye nsua de a saa Akufo-Addo government wi omu de be hanam amomose. And that's what they are good in doing. They don't have anything else to offer but to destroy things. And that's a Akufo-Addo government for you. It is very, very important that we know. Very, very important that we know these things and the things that are happening. And very, very, very important. Yes, I was here very careful about it because enim guaseno adosu too much. Enim guaseno adosu. Yes, adosu. Inti moma yanya alert ewo ho yenye enida ho esanse yanya enida ho a ade we ekoso no ye be fa ne say agro ba me nuanam enya agro sa o jack enya agro enya agro kete jimie no edoso inti moma yanka no kre no se ne ese na efata. All right, so this is my next video. My very good friend, I want to play this video for him to see. For you guys to see.
You see why sometimes one is compelled to refer to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo as an empty, shallow, and inept leader? A very confused and arrogant one, very disrespectful. You listen to his audio, his interview yesterday with Kwame Sefakai, where he was telling a chief who is a development authority, that if he is frustrated with the progress of work, then he should go and complete the work himself. That he, Nana Addo, has never had a chief giving an ultimatum to a minister. Really? Even labor unions and trade unions, etc., give ultimatum when their demands are not met. Is that how Nana Addo is teaching we, the young folks, to talk to the elders? You talk to a chief like that? Or is it just because this one is from the Volta region, so he can talk to him anyhow? Can he talk to the Otumfuo this way? Can he speak to the Ochehene this way? The Ochehene, who until John Mahama came to commission a water project in his hometown, was sharing drinking water with animals. Can Nana Addo talk to his people that way? I think this is a clarion call on the all chiefs, especially the Volta chiefs, to demand an apology from this despot we call a president. It is no joke. What is there to learn from Nana Addo if he can talk to anybody anyhow? As empty as he has displayed himself, he has displayed constantly. Look, as a country, we are at a very tipping edge. We have a leader who is arrogant, vindictive, very shallow and empty, who doesn't even know what he's about. And he thinks he's now got power. He has now gotten power, so he can talk to anybody anyhow. So he doesn't even respect anybody, not even the chiefs. Nobody, no authority. He believes everybody is underneath him. Everybody is beneath him. See, listen to what he said. He must be pressured to come back and comment again, to apologize for this. Such arrogant nonsense should not be entertained. If the president can speak anyhow, then the citizens also have the right to speak to him anyhow. He doesn't have monopoly of this nonsense that he continues exhibiting towards us each time he gets the opportunity. Not even Kwame Sefakai had the effrontery or had the nerves to be able to tell him that, hey, Omapeyi, is there a chief you are talking to like that? And it's a shame you, Kwame Sefakai, who is even an Ewe, a Voltarian, look on for this despot to talk that way about a Voltarian chief. Such a disgrace, all because of your stomachs. I, Elikem, will not indulge in that, and I will not endorse such kind of such nonsense. Okay, good morning. 1 second. My name is Elikem Kotoko. You see why sometimes one is compelled to refer to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo as an empty, shallow, and inept leader? A very confused and arrogant one, very disrespectful. You listen to his audio, his interview yesterday with Kwame Sefakai, where he was telling a chief who is a development authority, that if he is frustrated with the progress of work, then he should go and complete the work himself. That he, Nana Addo, has never had a chief giving an ultimatum to a minister. Really? Even labor unions and trade unions, etc., give ultimatum when their demands are not met. Is that how Nanado is teaching we, the young folks, to talk to the elders? You talk to a chief like that? Or is it just because this one is from the Volta region, so he can talk to him anyhow? Can he talk to the Otumfo this way? Can he speak to the Ochehene this way? The Ochehene, who until John Mahama came to commission a water project in his hometown, was sharing drinking water with animals. Can Nanado talk to his people that way? I think this is a clarion call on the all chiefs, especially the Voltaire chiefs, to demand an apology from this despot we call the president. It is no joke. What is there to learn from Nanado if he can talk to anybody anyhow? As empty as he has displayed himself, he has displayed constantly.
Elegant.
Underneath him. Everybody is beneath him. See, listen to what he said. He must be pressured to come back and comment again, to apologize for this. Such arrant nonsense should not be entertained. If the president can speak anyhow, then the citizens also have the right to speak to him anyhow. He doesn't have monopoly of this nonsense that he continues exhibiting towards us each time he gets the opportunity. Not even Kwame Sefaka had the effrontery or had the nerves to be able to tell him that, hey, Omapeyi, is there a chief you are talking to like that? And it's a shame you, Kwame Sefaka, who is even a Voltairean, looked on for this despot to talk that way about a Voltairean chief. Such a disgrace, all because of your stomachs. Aye, Elika.
About it, and you see foolish boys like you denying them sitting there and laughing because a chief was speaking for his people. And I don't blame Kufuado. I blame the people who have made Kufuado this foolish. Pius says, somebody like Amewu and when I form more Bemu people, would Jimmy and you catch them? So I sit here and I don't blame anybody. I don't blame anybody. I blame the Voltaireans. I blame you people because you gave this guy that audacity to disrespect you. The whole MPP, their chairman, Freddie Blay, sat in Accra and insulted Toby Afedi. I didn't see any chief in the Volta region. They all sat there for their colleague to be insulted. I didn't see one wise chief who stood up and said, no, this is wrong. You cannot go to Ashanti region and go make such stupid statement. We still had people in the Volta region, almost alike, said more foolish people, to go vote for these people. They have disrespected everything that you people have. What haven't these people disrespected when it comes to the Volta region? I'm asking. What haven't they disrespected? They have disrespected your women. They have disrespected your chiefs. They have disrespected your tradition. They told you people, you don't deserve to bury him. You don't deserve to even perform your rights there. They don't respect you people because you, the Voltaireans, have allowed these fools to handle you like this. And I said to them, people are blaming the Kufuor. The Kufuor don't know Jimmy. Oh no, or Jimmy, or no, to one, the Abeka son can Obeka. Or no, this had temperament to understand that these issues are sensitive out there. And you see foolish boys like you denying them sitting there and laughing because a chief was speaking for his people. And I don't blame the Kufuor. I blame the people who have made the Kufuor this.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Keep sharing, guys. I love you so much. I love you so much. And these things need to be treated. We cannot keep on playing like this. I was saying no krena. I was on yeka. asaniwa we are the quality we don't want to see it. And Akufo-Addo is basically dividing Ghana. If in case you don't know, they want to divide Ghana. I'm telling you. If you want people who serve in the military and in the police, go to the airways. You find them there. Any place of the security service, you find airways. They fight with their strength. They fight with their body for this country. They need not to be disrespected like that. After all, presidents are not Superman. They are humans. So Akufo-Addo must learn to understand and respect John Mahama for using only 3 years, 4 months to fix Ghana the way he fixed Ghana. All right, thank you very much. I have my very good friend. I love him. In fact, I love him when he's talking. He's angry. You can see the way he talks, slow. Me, when I'm angry, I can't talk like that. So we are going to see Elikem Kotoko today. I don't know how he's going to do it, but if he's going to do it the way he does it every day, when the man is angry, he can't even. Let's meet Elikem Kotoko. Elikem, how you doing? Brother? How are you doing, sir?
I am good as the word.
How are you? Good. Today, how is the day? How is Ghana right now? How is Ghana? Can you tell us something more about Ghana right now?
Ghana is in a mess because we elected a mess to do the work of a messiah.
I see.
And we don't need to mince words. We don't need to mince words to say that we have leadership that is not clear in the head. We have leadership that is very empty and shallow as my palm. We have leadership that is only about spending and leadership that is not interested in the Ghanaian, but only themselves, their family and friends.
All right. Good. So, Elikem, welcome to Live Silence TV and Safari TV and on Facebook, YouTube, and everywhere around the world. You are going there. So, what is your opinion about Akufo-Addo apologizing?
I think that it is true that we expect him to apologize, but the despot will not apologize. We all know Nana Akufo-Addo, his personality and the empty ego that actually he brandishes around. He will not apologize anyways, but I think it is a challenge to lead the Voltarians, especially the traditional authorities, and not only the Voltarian chiefs, but all chiefs across the country. If a president could look down on our traditional authorities in this manner, it doesn't matter how old he is. Nana Addo is not bigger than the chiefs. He's not bigger than Ghana. He's not bigger than Ghanaians. He's just a president elected by the people. And therefore, if he's acting in a manner that is looking very childish, like a toddler, we ought to be truthful to ourselves and tell him in the face that, Mr. President, our terms put you there, and you are acting very childish, and you must be told this truth. If this is what is called disrespect, then we should be proud to say we are disrespectful. Because he himself does not respect himself, let alone respect our traditional authorities.
All right, so Elikem, just before I let you talk about these things, maybe nobody know what happened. Let me play a short video of what actually happened so that they will know when you are firing, they know what you're doing. Thank you very much.
The chiefs, to a very large extent, that they have expressed outrage at what has been the situation where the projects have been completed, handed over by the contractor to the Ghana Education Service, and it has not been operationalized. School ebe bahanu, mina midi insangu for. Asana school ebe bahanu. Be 5 years ni ana 6 years ni school bahanu. School fe we. Ejramwa eni kusie eni akoko ena omuko school waha. Nipa anko school. Ajamwa eni kusie eni preko ena omuko school. Mipe. This year, me pese un be bi school mama. Eti e kura nu wurem ho. A mu ya nipa. Ena omu ko school. Ka chere mu say, me school we this year, say mo ma me pray o. Enya de me pray da. Eti mi srem.
Omo mbe ya e de na obe ya.
Yes, sir. Un be fa school nu ko.
They feel it's unfair to them, as the chief said,
Those he knows who are attending this school are rats and cats, not the students, the future of his community, his grandsons and daughters. They are still in the farms in the bush when the school has been completed in excess of 1 year. What could possibly be the explanation? That we have a completed school building, we have students willing to attend that school, we have students who are in other parts of the region who would want to move closer to home to attend the school in their own backyard, being denied access.
Whilst all of this has become a thorny issue that a minority is battling.
I made a mistake. Let me just confess it. I made a mistake.
You did?
Yeah, I made a mistake. All of them are being worked on across the country.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in Aflau where the chief himself has complained. One flower patch say e-block no oba yenya hoshi. Inti my education minister up to February say ombe yen bibi. It's on the set.
Minister. No, all of them are being worked on across the country.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in Aflau where the chief himself has complained. One flower patch say e-block no oba yenya hoshi. Inti my education minister up to February say ombe yen bibi. It's on the set.
Minister. All of them are being worked on.
The corner cry you know what it is so. The corner and tin season. Ayera.
Let me tell you, my brother.
Go ahead,
There
myself.
are many people, Ghanaians, who have become cowards, and we must call them by their name as well. One of those cowards and hypocrites is Kwame Sefakai. I am sorry, but he has made himself, I don't know the right word to use for him. I used to respect him a lot when I was a student leader, and he granted me interviews and all of that. But Kwame Sefakai is one of those cowards that people are likely to call an idiot. I'm sorry, pardon my language. I am a proud Voltairean, and I will not think for that despot of a president to be referring to traditional kids from my area, throwing words at them that way. Kwame Sefakai was making a joke out of it, laughing over it. Such idiocy, such lunacy should not be entertaining, Ghana. Unless we have leadership that does not want to take the Nadu down on, because we fear that they will come after us and come after our life. Let me be frank with you. The chief giving the minister February was because by February a new academic year will begin. So he was telling him that because a new academic year will begin, it is in the interest of government to make sure that by February they make sure that they do so. Then you, a president who is supposed to be a leader, who is supposed to be wise, and somebody will tell me that this kind of old age is wisdom. This is lunacy. This is lunacy. If a president can talk this loosely, then he's not clear in the head. He's not clear in the head, and let's tell him the truth. Unless we are scared that we'll be shot in the back next time, and therefore we can't speak the truth to another damn person. Somebody who is in the extra time of his life, dictating the pace of things, destroying everything about this country, destroying and mortgaging my future, and I cannot talk about it. How can a president be so loose to talk to a traditional authority and say, any uncle here? When the Ochihini from his hometown, when Ochihini was sharing drinking water with animals, was Nanado able to tell you that? When the Ochihini was telling Nanado that Nanado should come and fix the road, did Nanado tell him that he should fix it? What kind of nonsense are we now indulging in? And we must all be scared as a people. To some extent, I even blame leadership that is supposed to be criticizing this regime. Look at what Nanado Dankwa said. Who can he say that? Can he say that to Otumfo? Can he say that to Ochihini? But I think because he thinks that the Voltaireans are one of the most humble, the very quiet, the very
Exactly.
So he can say all manner of things.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him. There are people who are as useless as Pius Hajide who continue to sing the lights of Nanado Dankwa. There are people like, how do we call him? The other guy, Richard Ahiagba, who are as useless as they can be in that part.
And the MP over there. The MP over there.
Yes, I will come to that. Richard Ayagba was an executive director for Dankwa Institute. Immediately they won the elections. They have removed him from there. Now he's struggling to be general secretary of the party. How useless can you be in such a party? How useless can you be? I think it's a challenge being thrown to the Voltairean chiefs and the traditional authorities and all Voltaireans. Nanado himself as president is saying that any uncle here, say any uncle here, and you're saying, nah, we have to come together, contribute money to make sure that we put that in use. Let me be very frank with Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. He cannot compare anybody in his hometown to the knowledge. He cannot compare anybody in his hometown, in Achim or wherever, to the wisdom of the Voltairean people.
Yeah.
Voltaireans are very intelligent and wise people, but very accommodating. He should tell me who. All they know is believe in certificates. Go to London and go practice their homosexuality, what have you. Come down with some few pounds or whatever. Then they come to tell you that I hold a master's here, I hold a degree here, and they can't even do jack shit. Look at the mess we are in. The public debt is at almost 400 billion. What are we saying? It is my future that is being mortgaged, and I'm not supposed to be talking about it.
That's right.
Then when you hear him in that interview, he was saying that in 2017, we did very well as a government. 2017, what exact policies did you implement in 2017? You were reaping the benefits of John Mohammed's policies in 2016. If there's no lunacy, if there's not a sickness, does it not require psychiatric tests? What are we saying?
I think it needs that.
Look, let us be truthful to ourselves. The president has been a mess. We elected a mess to do the job of a messiah. And we must begin to tell the truth. And Ghanaians probably we are also not angry enough. And I am so disappointed in Kwame Sebakai. Most of the media houses who have also kept quiet and not forceful enough. And I think the Voltairean chiefs must begin to come together and request of the president to apologize.
1 minute. My problem here is that if Kwame Sebakai is on a board given to him by the president, how can he?
Employer situation. An employee
exactly.
is an employer. You see? That is why I don't know. Even in that interview, did Kwame Sebakai talk about the LGBTQ?
No.
You see the hypocrite he is? You see the hypocrite he is? He couldn't talk about the sensitive issue that was most current in the whole of Ghana now is the LGBTQ matter. Our society frowns on it. Our traditional values frown on it. And the president told us it was bound to happen. And everybody is careful what to say about it. But we need to know the exact position of our sitting president. That didn't come up. It is sickening.
Mr. Elikem, people are asking me to check your sound because there's an echo in the sound. Can you check your sound very well? Maybe you.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm in a car at the moment.
Yeah, but it came up well. I think where the Bluetooth, where the mouthpiece is.
Okay.
Should come closer to you.
I've done it now.
Okay. All right. Good. So guys, if the sound is good, please let me know if the sound of I call him Doctor. I call him Dr. Elikem. If the sound is good, please let me know. All right. So can I ask you one question? What do you think the Voltaireans have been through with this current MPP administration, this Akufo-Addo administration? Some of the things that Voltaireans have been through.
Let me tell you the first thing. Nana Addo is very vindictive, arrogant, and very wicked, and he must be told in the face.
Yeah.
That is his. That is a description of who he is. Tell me why he has shut down the border up to date.
Yeah.
You open the airports. People are flying in and flying out, and business is going, and you are using Frontier Health Services to charge people exorbitant fees for COVID tests. As we speak, go to Aflau border. The border is shut, but there are unapproved routes that people are using, and party apparatchiks are there extorting money from the people before they pass. 200 cities, 100 cities, 50 cities, what have you. Why can't you put the same systems at the border so that people can run through the proper systems and pay for the COVID test so that business can go on? But he has decided to frustrate the livelihood of people over there. I am telling you on authority, one thing the NDC must begin to do is that when it comes to power, there must be as many military men as we can put in the eastern region to ensure that we check everybody's citizenship and make sure that we give them a dose of the same medicine they are giving to the people of the Volta region now as we speak.
That's right.
Because the Volta region are also Ghanaians. They are people who belong to Ghana, and they are people who deserve dignity. If Nanado will not treat them right, he must be given a dose of his own medicine. If his people, the Ochihini and the people will not speak wisdom into his mind, into his brain, into his head, this country is going down the abyss. If an eye for an eye will make the world go blind, and my opponent knows that, but he's still trying to make my eye go off, then I am ready that we must all go for the white cane. Then we will all go blind.
That's right.
Let us not pretend now that the Voltaireans are more accommodating, we are tolerant of divergent views, and we must continue to entertain these despots. We must begin to rise. We must begin to speak the truth. We need more people who will be angry. I have always said that you can come after me. If you kill me today, you don't get the chance to kill me again tomorrow. There's only one chance to life. So you don't get a second chance to kill me. And if you kill me today, there are going to be more of me coming up again. We must begin to rise.
So,
People must begin to rise.
Alikem, I know you're a Voltairean. Are you a Voltairean?
Yes.
You're a Voltairean.
100% Voltairean. My dad is from Amfrega in the North district or constituency. And my mom is from Angloga, which actually falls in the Anglo constituency, and Keta.
Are Voltaireans Ghanaians?
Voltaireans are 100% Ghanaians. They trace their history to Mochi.
Okay, so why is Akufo-Addo using Voltaireans against Voltaireans?
You see, there are some people within the NPP who are great opportunists. You see the way the NPP is, it is known to be an Akan party. A tag they are finding it very difficult to remove. To erase, yeah. Now, so they are trying to use a clown, a vice president who now appears like a clown or a jocular person with comedy all over.
A joker,
a joker. Like they are appealing to the
a joker.
audience. But let me tell you,
he just doesn't have the painting in his face.
Yes, there are people in the Volta region who are not relevant enough, and they see an opportunity in the MPP that, hey, nobody in the Volta region is joining the MPP. So let me go and join them so there will be opportunities for me. That is why you see the likes of Richard Ahiagba, who have become very useless in the MPP. You see the likes of Pius Hajide, who has become a pathological liar like the vice president. And they are parading themselves as proud members of the MPP. These are just opportunities who believe that if they belong to the MPP, some monies will be available, some opportunities will be available, and that is what they are cashing in on. That is exactly what the situation is.
What bothers me is, Dr. Alikem, what bothers me is that somebody like Kwame Sefakai, Pius Hajide, Amewu, and Akoto Ampao and others. I'm asking these people, if anything at all, why? I know Voltaireans, I know Voltaireans are very clinging to each other. When you say your bros, that's it. The click is on. So at this point, why are these little jokers betraying Voltaireans?
Amewu is a hypocrite, just like Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is being used. Amewu has been used very well. I am even wondering if he will have the nerves. Mark this down. I am even wondering if Amewu will have the nerves to contest for elections in 2024 as a member of parliament. I'm having doubts if he will contest anyways. But you see, some of them have allowed themselves to be used as tools to see the elephant in power. Now that President Nana has secured his second tenure in office, you can tell for yourself what they are doing. They've decided to abandon most of them. Where is Richard Ahiagba in particular, who played an integral role in the NPP coming into power? Pius was so lucky he has not been sent to the NYA or so, I'm told. And as for Peter Amewu, being an MP gives him some leverage. But there are a lot more people. I would only send word to our people in the Volta region. And if you don't mind, I'll say it in Ewe.
Go ahead.
Vidare kama metode avene nya am to meto. Tale bi nyakata nya nyebe. Epa wona yo wo mola enwo nyo do di wo wo. Amare maka bla mareko. MPP ya nyare kama le oshina NDC. Ame yo ka kploro yo nyebo wo bu na be yo ko viada du no nya yo de yo fe domata. Mi da si on no jiro no. Ako nton ha ogbona nyanyage. Ni ka jima okpom ha ho enwo te kamro oji ka ko nya le wo. Tell me, you told me, Allah, on the Yano, I lay not was going to go in the Volta, happen go by that.
All right.
All I'm trying to say is that we
good,
need to
good.
remain very united and strong.
That's right.
The
That's
NPP
right.
has nothing good to offer the NDC, nothing good to offer the Volta region. They have refused to bring development to the Volta region. And they deliberately asked the Voltarian, what has Mahama done for you in the Volta region? What has projects have been abandoned? That is why Togbifiti is asking you to make sure that that project was completed. And you, the president, just wrote him off. Let us remain united to fight a common goal for the Volta region.
So somebody was just saying, one of my biggest fan, Nado Dua says, Elikem, please translate for some of us because we don't understand Ewe, but you just did. All right, so Elikem, so now Amewu is eyeing Ketu North for MPP. In your opinion, has the MPP been able to, destroy NDC in Volta and OT region and intend that there is no unity again?
It's a beautiful dream John Peter Amewu is having, simply because he has managed to succeed at Hohwe, so he believes that he can use the same playbook in Ketu North. We are only daring him that he, in particular, should try and even step foot in Ketu North. The typical definition of an Anglo man will actually be told him. And he can stay in Ogwe and do all those nonsense. But he will not dare. He should not dare Ketu North. I was born and bred actually in Ketu North. I was born in Abo. I lived at Abalavi for 14 years.
Wow.
And schooled at Ketu South at Agbozume. And so John Peter Amewu should try. He should just dare. He should just dare.
Will you be angry and upset if Ekufado in his arrogance and stupidity? I don't respect him in his stupidity, because when you are treating people like that, if you treat people like that, you don't deserve respect. And you see, the point is, I'm going to be straightforward and honest. Would you be angry if he does not come to apologize? I mean, if he doesn't apologize or whatever.
No. I will not be angry at all. To be very frank and sincere with you, I don't want to even hear him say a word towards the Volta region. And we all know who he is. An empty president who knows nothing, a third-class student, and all of that. So, a braggart who only speaks big grammar but made of nothing. That is who he is. So why should you be expecting an apology from that? His level of reasoning is even different from what the normal human beings are thinking.
Yeah.
So it looks like the way he reasons is completely different from all of us. So we shouldn't expect an apology from him. I am not expecting.
So Kevin said that the battery
should continue. It is also a big lesson to Ghanaians.
You know that Kevin said that the battery they put in his anus is Tiger Head. You know Tiger Head is not a good battery. So if
you know what, I think the president is in the extra time of his life.
Yeah.
At age 76, there's nothing good he can offer.
He's not 76.
Ghanaians made a mistake.
Please, he's not 76. He's not 76. We know he's not 76. He's 83 or something like that. He reduced his age. He reduced his age.
So we Ghanaians it's unfortunate we Ghanaians thought that we could elect such a mess to do the work of a messiah. It is also good that he is president, because Ghanaians can now see for themselves weigh him and compare that to John Mahama. And they can tell confidently that, look, there's a vast difference. This one is darkness, one is light.
You know my point.
You can never compare Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo to John Mahama.
Elikem, my point is that they reduce the voting, some votes in the Volta region. They suppressed it. We know that. So at that, do you think it could still help for NDC to massively win all around Volta region and the OT area?
Let me say today that God willing, I hope and pray that the good people of my party, when the right time comes, I will be considering a national executive position, an elected position in the party, because there's a need for a leadership that is very angry enough that will show the NPP NPP that we will not give them room at all.
That's right.
Whatever they did in 2016 or 2020, let's put it aside. We may have picked lessons, nuggets of information that we learned from that. We will not tolerate any such nonsense in 2024. Mark my words and read my lips. We will not tolerate any such nonsense come 2024. If anybody spills a single blood, we will make sure 2 more are spilled.
Yeah.
If anybody sinks deep, we will make sure we dig deeper. If you fly in the air, we will suspend in the air. We will match them everywhere. And President John Mahama has already said it. It is do or die. This is not just mere words.
That's right. So Elikam, who are the MPs in Volta region? Can you give me some of the MPs of NDC in Volta region?
We have a lot of MPs, I mean, as you can tell, from Honorable Ablakwa, Honorable Abla Jifa Gomashi, Honorable Kwame Gakpe, we have Sefe, Honorable Nochu, we have Honorable Woyome, we also have Jocelyn Tete, amongst many others, who are made of substance. And you see, the interesting thing is that look at the MPP MPs, compare them to the NDC MPs. None of them come close. None of them. Look at Kennedy Japan, as lousy and as loose-mouth talker as you can imagine. What exactly does he do on the floor of the house? Nothing, just bragging about, threatening people's life, wanting to kill them and all of that.
You're right.
And I'm sorry, look at him. Look at his twisted jaws and the way the human being himself even looks before trying to come after NDC people and calling people names. Look, we are made of that. We also can speak foul language.
Yeah.
Masa, yes, we are border man now. But
we are
a little civil. Everybody has got an animal in him. Everybody has. And that is what I'm saying, that this 2024, if God wills it, and some of us take over positions of leadership, it is worthy to, or instructive to remind you and the viewers. Under President Kufuor, I was a student leader. I was shot by the police once and taken to cells 4 times. It didn't deter me from fighting for the students' rights that I believed in. And it will never stop me today, neither will it stop me tomorrow. And therefore, I know what I am made of, I know what I am built for, and I know what I am focused on. I believe the NDC now belongs to the new generation, that is you and I, that are the young folks. And it is no longer a battle between the NDC and the MPP. It is between Ghana and the MPP. And even the MPP, it is between Ghana and the Achim Mafia boys.
Thank you very much. So one of my last questions is that there are some people saying, I know they are bigots, but let's address it. There are people saying that the chief of Aflao deserves the stupid response of the president. What do you say to them?
Yeah, I understand the position of some of those who are saying that. It is more or less like just saying that, hey, you people voted for the MPP, so keep quiet and suffer. You see, we told you he didn't listen. He may have been either controversial or may have said something in the past that didn't settle with some people. But let us do away with that and talk of the current issue, what is happening now. It is the reason why President Nanado thinks that he can talk to him anyhow. We must therefore show President Nanado that we have put the past behind us and we are facing today, moving into tomorrow.
All right. So can you wrap up for me quickly? Can you wrap up for me so that
I think what I'll tell Ghanaians, especially the media, is that you don't need to be afraid of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his regime. State institutions are being compromised, and everybody is scared to speak the truth. So you hear people tell you quietly that I was with a contractor today who told me that he has decided he's not going to do any government contract because they are not paying. Guess what? Do you remember, the 111 hospitals they have promised?
Yeah.
Do you know what is happening?
No.
They are requesting contractors to pay 5% upfront before they can give them the contracts. So nobody is going for the contracts. I was with a contractor today and I was told this. So nobody is willing to go for that. And contractors don't even want to go for any government contract because they will do the work and their money will get locked up and they will not be paid. That is very bad. Currently, Ghana is in a mess because we elected a mess to do the job of a messiah.
He's a nitwit. Now, I always say that. He's a nitwit. I don't know the word to use more than that. I think the mayor of Worcester can do a better job of a president in Ghana.
His own nephew, Gabi Ochodako,
define him as a nitwit. So I think that it is rightly so.
All right, Elikem, I pray for you. I love you as a person. I've watched you, I've studied you, I've seen the things you do, the things you say, your reactions and everything on point. And I know today you are fired up a little bit because usually when you fire up, you are still slow. But I pray for you. My people in Ghana, please look for Elikem, help him out, spread the word around. He's going for a position in the youth. And what's the position again?
Hopefully, I look forward to contesting the youth elections as a youth organizer.
Yes, youth organizer. Please follow this man for that, and let's push those people who are taking money from MPP and all those things. This man is a lover. He's a heart man. He will do it for Ghana. Once again, please vote for him. Help him to move on to the ladder because power must change hands. Thank you very much, Elikem, and God really bless you. And we're going to do this
so much, my brother.
more times.
Have a good evening. Have a good
I love you. I love you.
We'll do a lot of
I love
this.
you. Have a good day. All right, guys. This one good guy that I love so much. I love him so much. You know, Otidioyase. All right, so guys, let's do this quickly. Thank you, guys. Please keep on sharing, keep on liking. Let the like go on and make statements. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, and Facebook and all that. Safari TV Africa and Lao Silence TV and all that. Mepacho onyakopo onshraw. Mama yanko enyama so ni yankeka yasem and tem. You're running late. Your ambitions shouldn't affect my presidency. Abotam. O abreku for the presidency. Now what convoy now then. Wo mo bi ambition and this affect the presidency. Wo kufado. Miano. Ngune ni mo ase. Ngune ni mo ase. NLA supports destitute through Caritas lottery platform. I mean, the word destitute is not even right. The word destitute is not right. What do you mean by destitute? Can you not, put it in a better way? Guys, can you not put it in a better way? That's nonsense. That's nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. All right. So, Akufo-Addo opens 20 million euro second phase ACARP. Whatever. Akufo-Addo dey send any Jimmy there. Shatawale, Jesus Ahonfe, 3 others remanded. All right. I can't feel pressured. Oh, because you are not a human being. You're not a human being. After all, you are not a Superman. You said it. You are not a human being. You cannot be pressured, Akufo-Addo, on anti-LGBTQ+. Oh, then you're not going to buy. Were you not the same person that brought this? Why be pressured? You were the one. All the president. Oh, yeah. I don't blame you because you acted very smart. Because what they did to Mahama when he did not accept gayism, that is for another day. They treated him very bad because he didn't accept that. But you took a turn and said what you wanted to say to alert the people that they need to come out and contest and scream and demonstrate. So you give them the right. But you didn't know that God knows best. And that is the reason why he never gave you the majority. See, weak president like you. Okay, so discussions on LGBTQ bill tolerate opposing views. President tells public. Tolerate opposing views. Papa, we were home. Debbie, me wasted time was Papa we Jimmy home. Dispatch. Highlight of Akufo-Addo's interview on Peace FM. Henry Quarte has done very well. Akufo-Addo. Some person muyi say, mo wanna say, mo amututu nuro no, ni nyina me say mo mpa adepa me see Henry Quarte. He is one of the best ministers and the best decisions that stupid president has ever made for Ghana, on behalf of Ghana, Henry Quarte. That man is the best. And you people are almost killing him. Because this man is doing the work for Ghana. Yes. It's mun koso na mun kunu ntwene. Sanete wo MPP. Wo ya de pa na ye pe eku ato atwene. Yes. Unya contract kura wo MPP mu a na hwe wa. Uko didi wan hwe ya poison. Yes. Uko didi wan hwe ya poison. We dey milika asem. One day. You be can want some. Ome poison to see ome poison weku. President Kufuor commissions 20 million kakra compost and recycling plant. I say Kufuor teases Mahama, even those who lost elections are thanking people. Actually, as a matter of fact, Kufuor, like I said to you, well, you are good at fooling around. We are good at Jimieno and Kwasasemno. We are good at it, and I know you to be that because that's how your people program you to go about your day. You see, Mahama, say it. People did not vote for you. You are just a criminal. You are just a common thief, a common criminal. Yes, I can tell you a fact. You are a common criminal. I'm telling you, no Ghanaian voted for you. You stole the elections, and we all know Ghanaians didn't want you. 2012, they did it. 2016, you stole. You did all you can do to steal the election. So don't say that Mahama lost the election. As a matter of fact, Mahama won. You are a thief in power. I'm telling you. And I'm not going to hide my words. No, I won't hide my words because, you know, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. I'm a kind of crutcher. Judges are biased, of course, because Supreme Court judges are biased. So from the top, they cannot be on the ground where you can say that there is from the top coming down. When you pour an oil on a man's head, it runs through the face all the way down, And so the Chief Justice himself is corrupt. Yes, he is corrupt. Yes, he is corrupt. So what else? What else? He doesn't even respect his people. The judges doesn't even respect them. So what are you talking about? He doesn't even respect them. Into Yanko, law students on demo. Oh, they will be on demo when Kufuor stole and found a way of bringing about 20 people into the law school. He brought the people, and Kufuor wants to even start doing special people to be going into the law schools. Much as here, and all these things are not being spoken. And how do you fail people to say everything under Kufuor is a mess? Anything this man touches is a mess. Yes, it's a mess. And I'm being real to you. I'm being real. This has to change, and power must change hands. All right. So we are going. Quickly. I made a mistake. Oh, what mistake? You've been making mistakes. Shut the fuck up, man. Come on, tum. Pay you bunny. Kokra bunny. Pay you bunny. Pay you toto. Pay you mute sew. Kufuor. I'm telling you, and I'm being real with you. Pay you mute sew with behavior, with demeanor, and yet now I wonder the kind of wife you have at home. You should be worried. Yes, we should be worried. Ujas here. All right, so I'm not going to waste time on this one because I have something on that one that we are going to talk about in a very minute. All right, so 800 tongues phase 2 commissioned. All right, so this one, I'm not going to waste my time too much on it. So we got to move on forward and speak issues, and we have more things to talk about. Shatawale doomed prophet caged. Shatawale doomed prophet caged. For the purpose of which he was caged, I don't know. Meaning, unless they have a reason, they caged him because maybe he was planning to kill Shatawale. If not that, he saw it's a spiritual thing. He saw it. That is not good. Media mechanical natural. So be a cancer bisa. So for no also who say yen to me so and some will be a keke. What I say. But I'm telling you, it's not also good that he be in prison just because of a prophecy that they brought out. So if there's anything besides that, please let us know, because if not that we will not understand. I was said you could be APA. No, Plateau baby be an then so that's what we want to know. So Akufo-Addo scoffs at Aflawo chief's ultimatum. He's covered it because all your penny bonnet, the Trinwa Kukwa say a pentua, the Trinwa Kukwa to say pentua, and this man is going to go as the worst president ever. Just imagine, can he talk that way to a friend saying Asante Hene? No, he can't. He dare not. Shatawale gang boys, Pastor Cage. Okay, I can't want something that I don't waste time on this. Omomu Jimmy and Omaya Omadina Kochioma. That's fine. Akufo-Addo commissions 20 million euro phase 2 of ACARP. NLA gives 250 million Ghana cedis to government. Some CSOs campaign against election of MMDCEs. Obiamwa, another foolish man. Another foolish man. Another foolish man. That is Obiamwa. Yes, me you know, me MP no onyeshi. We papa we. Munyi ni free ho. This time no, you better know the so. You be call him. You be call him. All right, NDC Deputy National Women's Organizer dashes to the aid of breast and cervical cancer victims at Kolebu. This is no news. This is no news. It is a good thing to do. The purpose of but this is not a big news that we should be talking about. Also, yeah, the papa NDC Deputy National Women's Organizer. Why are they? I mean, but we a news propaganda now. They are metiwasi. Why are they? Professor Nana Jane mocks Akufo-Addo on his comment on Commander Sugar Factory. Mommy, it's about time you come out more, eh? Brabontin, na beka some more, na yehu, Brabontin, ebo, unwa efe, Obapa, Obapa, unwa efe. Why is a 16-year-old, no? Obapa, education at the Tapampayo, education at the Tapansai, Obapa, Bebuaye wate. Most of them we are de number boa Ghana for what now we they are no denny. Obapa Brabe boa Ghana for all right, so thank you very much. That comes all to the end of the newspaper review. We cannot just talk too much and waste more time, so let's see something right here.
The president have no right whatsoever to make joke or mockery out of this thing. He is the father of this nation, for Christ's sake. He therefore have no right to make a joke out of this thing. Telling our paramount chief to go and do it himself? With all due respect, can he say that thing to the Ochihini of his region? He cannot do that.
The reaction of the president is uncalled for. It's a disrespect to our chief. Not only to our chief, any local chief or a chief that the president will make this response to is a disrespect to the chief and his subjects, because the chief was asking this for his subjects.
He just take the thing like he's joking in the studio that day. We in the citizen of Aflawo, we don't think that he's joking or he's not joking. He's supposed to come back. He's supposed to come and apologize. I think the way the president responded to the paramount chief is not appropriate. Though he is the president and we are under him, I don't think he should respond to the paramount chief in that manner. It's not something that they've discussed earlier on. The paramount chief is not the one taking tax. So if the paramount chief is appealing to him, he shouldn't have responded to him in that manner.
The way and manner in which the presenter has presented the issue, he shouldn't have spoken direct to the chief back that he should go and complete it. The chief is not having enough money, or the chief is not in position to go and complete the project. That is why the chief is making a humble appeal to him as a president.
All right, guys, my problem here is, my main issue here is that Ghanaians as a whole, we want to give you a brief history of how Voltarians became part of Ghana, or how Ewes became Ghanaians. So please, here we go.
Yo. I'm saying this here, no. Between and send the frame of free set. Your Omaya who do be bra, or Maka, or Mahoma boom. a kasa wo oman ni mu no no na Ghana de ye 3 anyi sa Ghana eyo oman ya kasa bibiri wo oman ni ene ye nyina ya ken ho obom se abusua baako enti se eduru ba bia ya na adwenkyere bibiri so eka eba fi se enye kasa ku baako na ka ho bom se oman se de o tukwan kwa burukyira ya na ama bi ye no oman bi ti se France omu nyina kan bia kasa baako French ebi wo ha omu nyina aka kasa baako ewo Europe ene omu fra omu oman ba ye na nam se eye obi na ba yekrum ha na obi twitwa ya saase no de man yin nti nipa no wonim se nipa o twa saase no de ama no mu nyina mo kasa baako ana mo nka kasa baako on de wonim de wonim an se o pasase na watumi anya raw material free ade akọ France ana so de akọ Britain na de akodi ni juma ewo ho enti British for no ebesra ha no no omo no na di oman Ghana so no mo baaye no ba bia na ye frɛ ha Ghana ni nyina na no nye Ghana na ye frɛ ba bi Gold Coast se amrofo no baaye ba bia no mo frɛ Gold Coast no na bia kakra bi se Central region ho ba bi ho kakra bi ne part of the Western region kakra bi na ye frɛ Gold Coast oman na aka ni na ye nka Gold Coast ho anase na omo nka Gold Coast ho na sei na ekoye ekodu se eniema ekonanim no na mrofo na hu se ajapade ahodo bi so ewo kumase oboase eba no so mo so yiro mo ho na omo ko a ombenya sa nsase no na omo adi so na omo agisa nsase ni nyina aka omo de ho enti to kwa sore enti beka ya se ya santo awo no enye one ni nuanom emfantifo ne konye dabi ya santo awo no one emrofo no ti na emrofo ne omo ne konye enti emrofo ni di wo so enkunim na omo de omo beka Gold Coast fo no ho enti omo baaye no omo so abeka Gold Coast no ho ena enu achi ekwan a esirim so fa so beka ho ne se samrofo ya kudru se we esirim no omo ni sirim fo kakra bi kon ba eduru ba bi no na se omo soma abrantie bi man kutwa lai etu sirim emiaka se sirim so fo so nyina ma beka Gold Coast ho obeka ya abrantie friend George Ken Ferguson omo na jutwa prod me fa prod sana mekan bet ne de ye beka se won ne twa boundaries no ewo Ghana ni nyina no omo wiye no ne se Britain for na tumenya oman no kese na ba na aka ba bia efre ho voter region ne esrem ano kakra bia efa boko area ho saa akusoro be wura we na punum no na saafo no no omo so ewo oman bia na German eni du omo so na Germany eni du omo so na obeka ya emra first World War no bae France for any Britain for kambomu eno omo kutia German for no nti omo kutia omo di omo so nkunim ni na ese omo che land no and ye frɛ omo enne ye frɛ omo Togo ene voter region kakra na ngafo kakra bi ne wa but angafo dodo na omo ana se ba bi ya ngona sa se no dodo na de nanka wo first ba bi na ye frɛ ho the Togoland nim ne wom enti entokwa no esiwie a otimi kodi German for so no ena afọ omo ye enhye se sa na tie de ne omo be che oman nim enti omo chemu no na Britain for da so edidi omo chemu no a eda ho a Togo fa no omo da so edi so na omo yi nipa na omo ho na omo ehwem omo saa na France for so omo di Benin so no omo so yi nipa a wono so hwe enne ba bi efre ho de Togo no enso so omo ehwe so amomo na ekoduru ba bi na se Benin for no ehwe se Togo for na omo ho no ba ka omo ho na Togo for se omo nkoka omo ho na Britain for no so omo ebekọ no omo so ye enje se omo so pese omo hwe se afedie se baby a efre ho Trans-Volta Togoland no sa afi de omba be ka eye oman ya sa bere ne atumi abobo akodu eye esirimu no so omba be ka ho a eho ena so ombe ka ho se omo enka ho na akoba se ese yeto aba nti abatu wori no yeto wie na yese empenfo ni nyina jatum se seria yema ho kwan ema to half no mekan ho enti na so wahwe eye Togo map na fia sa no nti e fia nyina ne se ye chemu enti fia ba ko na aka ne fia na aka no ebedi ye ha eye Ghana eni nyina ya tena asunduo na abato no moto no omoma omo fa ho no omo mata no saafo no enna omoto ye nti ha gonja for to bi enna voter for to bi echese aman na anase kasa na wo saa we ono omoto bi na de ehu wo saa bato ne se omoto ye no eye babia ye fro voter region no nipa eto aba no omoto aba no nipa do na to aba no ka se omo de ankompe se omo ete omo no mu gina ho se oman nanso yede gonja for de na efiri eye north efa bokwo de no baaye no na chese ni nyina akodoso a ese ye nyina nkan bom na ye nchekere oman enu nti ene betu yedi Ghana nti ye betu di Ghana no de na ye nyina ye bom baako nti so obusa se eye Ghana ne chekere ene se de ye kan bom aduduru na chese eye kwan we ne fa nti nka ye kaso obi ye go coast na anka abusuana aka no nkomo nka ho kay central region ni part of western region kakra bi na ye gokosufo enti say ye pese hu the history no ye tere no Togo na first Togo ni bi no na fa no ye Ghana fo fa kan ye nyina ye ho ni nyina ye Ghana fo na fa na kai na ye oman ho no enti ye wo obia enyele ansa na ye beka ba omu wie ye nyina ye tu ye sesa din na no ntia ho behia se ye sesa din no mfiri eyegu emra Ghana no na nye se ye te hwa na ye se ye sesa din dabi san hihye ye nyina be wie no ene ya hye din ti Ghana de obi enso enchen obi ye nyina ye pe.
All right, thank you. Enti minyanamo me question maybe someone say enti voter region 4 are they Ghanaians? That is up to you to answer. With the history now, media see other what you know. Now it is alleged, I am not afraid saying this, that Ekufuado, the modimba or bonti, no, they are soldier for a go voter region, any upper east home baby. Snebaya, obe reduce the votes of NDC just so that he can be able to, suppress the votes over there and get more votes over there. And so that's the reason why they created the people to go there and start acting as separatists and all that. Okay, so after the election, what happened to all the separatists that was an issue then? It's a question I'm asking you. Said the make na meboa eba ne say na election time no more this of go go na obe ho ne di akola bi achia na okoyi to be 50 etu nyina so uhwa a police for na soja for to kro ya na ni po baako na soja for be 50 no mu di nachi wo mu create issues no ekwa to make sure that there's a separatist, and when the people there, they were arresting people, they were making things go up and down and all that. My brother, just to bring soldiers to the voter region to suppress the voter votes. And until now, obi you be French penal, we no French, we French ni free Togolese, we say, ya reduce ye. But kind of say Togo no na eka Togo for sase ene eto aba ene ye chie mu mienu ene wo mbeka ye ho ena Togo so ete ne ho enti wo mu ye nuanom ye to aba, and I have the statistics here to show you. Okay, now let me show you this. Okay, I'll show you the statistics over here. All right, districts. Okay, Mamprusi, Dagomba, Gonja, Buem, Krache, Bandu, and Ho. Now the number of unions were 17,870. That is Mamprusi. Dagomba, the number of unions were 28,083. Gonja, it was 3,166. The Buem Krachi is 28,176. Bandu 8,581. And Ho 7,217. And this is how the votes was casted. Okay, so Mamprusi votes cast for separation. One more no pe vote no say yen separate no. These were the people in Mamprusi that wanted separation. 3,429 they wanted separation. Now in Gonja, out of 28,083, 6,549 voted for separation. Gonja 3,166, 2,729 voted for separation. Buem Krache 28,176, only 18,775 voted for separation. Bandu 8,581. Okay, all right. So these are the people that voted and cast vote separation. And so you see, these people voted massively so that we could all come together as Ghana. And it was agreed upon the votes. And they agreed, we want to be a part of Ghana. And they were a part of Ghana. So the Constitution protects them. They are human beings. They are people. Eh? And that is the reason why Akufo-Addo can just jab the Aflawo chief. Yeah. Because Najinimuno, onim Najini ya ene say, onye Ghanani. Najinimuno, ene say onye Ghanani because oni to me say obetimi akache minister. Nanka ohene ukope vosa nyo ohene no akọ. Se Akufo-Addo ka wo ya, Najinimu asema okani. Enti menwana mo, ai Akufo-Addo ehyehyeye ene ne nyema boni oye just to suppress the vote for NDC so that he could make more votes elsewhere so that he could win the elections. And no separatists and sorry ya and ne to election election separatists oh yeah cool yeah bo nyina hwem. Intiminua, the ball is in your court. The person of Akufo-Addo is what we are saying right now. Now the Akufo-Addo, the government of Akufo-Addo, Mr. This is Akufo-Addo saying no person voter region so you voter region a free ho. Now a friend is saying Ashanti region so they can always win election, and that is his plan, and that is what he wants to do. So voter region becoming an island under Akufo-Addo, the tyrant, part 1, and we'll bring you the next coming up, and we all see what is going on. Please, I open the phone line. Maybe a phone line. But your friend, needing komo tietiewa nafe yenyina yenko yenim. Meda wasi Onyankopon enhyiraw no mpagyaw na onyewo kakrakapa.
Institution is somewhere who say yes, institution in Yajuma. There is nothing like strong institution without strong men of conviction. I'm on that particular conviction. So what's the statement? And then just quote it blindly. Yes, it is true. Say elsewhere, the government cannot employ everybody, even in the state, in the UK, everywhere. And a common way of being, but when you are quoting, you should quote wisely because those government answer on back almost setting the ground rules, the enabling environment to her. You can access loans, the opportunities are there. What I say, private businesses can thrive. This is a government that I don't know deliberately, no. They are collapsing among for businesses. Can offer that or Cassan say Munuena, Meka or Jejenosono. And no, Omugu Bank or Krumaseno. Now, bank no in the Padua no Muyajma. These are characters. They are just quoting blindly and just raw like that. They don't think. This is a personal. through on one castle your good banks almost over how many banks will Kruma and cocaine budget ya no and the parliament or cocaine yeah amount of money state you know you waste ya the good bank nyansani be na ya sa de no and the same thing the same person is telling you say yentimi create job and ya buy na buy na for so be na also the campaign now we say do mahama akwa sign on IMF akwa sign we na ntinu freeze abato we so na wo be ye free ho no when Bawumia was conducting those lectures my catch us no sir your friends say textbooks economics awakosua we aguni team baba na ode na mo and to go stage so now say okotu blindly just reading from textbooks but the practical wisdom in the field of economy now all
right maybe phone lines no mombra ne ndi nkomo mombra ne nkasa maybe phone lines no ai maba mombra na ye ndi nkomo ketwa bi. I have George on the line. George my very good friend. I also will be obeka enti George I need a good video. I need a very good video. Okay George, me pacho what's some anything kasa chire me.
I say match ya what you for nyina.
I cheer for you so.
Na kakra me pese me kan say pese mbusa president say anyanyam bia senkai o chehene ene ka asasem ne che na response anko benya no na
me de benim
anase ehimfo na wo bu mo no ke ye bi ne ka asasem na nkasa akwase asem na obeka kire no eto ebu onu man panyimfo mo ye nyem ebu onu man kwala ye kokasa na akwese na mo no masa abase ye mu ade na mo no mum na mo kire se de ka nkwase asem mo ka asa nkwase asem we fie film ho ye ka bi kire mo ya mo mama na nya mo ya ye ka se do mama te so o chehene e ma na deadline 3 months so on fanya achim akwan nyina sare kwase ya report mi na do mama de ma o chehene o chehene to ho mo kwase asem a wo dia wato barrier e won area ho mama so da 4G2 ne tax ho no mo no wana aka kwase asem a kire no e kwase asem fo ho ne betimi aka se mi kro mu ni eti no masi barrier wa de ne me twabu bia wo pompo ye be fo so am wo tax aduane a wato kodi kwa be wo twa ho to wana aka kwase asem a kire o chehene ana mo bu se mo mu ni pa che o
asem no waka no
mo ni pa che o bi
asem no waka no asem no waka no
kwase kwa mo kra je kasi ye ka mpa nka mo kra je ye besemu yimumu bia to ogu mu
pacho bra video kakra na wo TV so nti bra mu kakra na yenhwe wanim yi
empe eda we de mo fanche me ayi me te beach anu ba bi nti ase
chili yenhwe chili
tada me kan say mo nyom so mo ye first class Ghanaian se che obi enka pa mu ya what they say ye busa we wako hono ma wako course mess o Cape Coast and wako na wako you damage control etikasa we no kwa no kwa me se fa ka busa wa it was a very fine opportunity for you to even make a good point and for boy se mama na because waka che say titi wo kwala abirimu no on che woda enti no wunnim se ya ho kire sitie wunnim se nkofo manya kwa nko school wunnim se sitie edu bie wa no aso obi e furu wa no ba bia no waka obi na force say the contest is here to as a president ana obi say won timi a no zane obi na force say the contest as a president ye busa say bia na daba na be we ama ba be camp akonya nye wuni ana wo su bia o papa ba tena so anye hu he was only a ceremonial president and was a boy e ko no ka ho sa ko no ni bi no ba be to afo o ye mfa na sa camp tire nipa akofo do ma na nye wuni ana wo su bia enye nyina bia eti no so be camp atra hemfo a edu 2024 na de Bawumia e kwa no wanya asema lo ka ko ka atra hemfo no so mo
George hold on no me fa obi call hold on sisi George hold on George hold on hello yes madam
hello
yeah nia me pa cho o kasa free hin na fro saying
bibia bokodi
na me ado
pa che me ka free kuma you free me unit
yeah fro Eunice pa cho say fro saying
Eunice
oh bo fie din ko sa kasa free kuma say bo fie din pese bi tu fie din
you free me entwiwa
aha afena yentwiwa be paso kasa ba me yenko
Can I say a good father? The selected by Joanna Bakwati.
Ne Bakwati.
Selected by Joanna.
Selected by Joanna. But there no.
I didn't deliberate.
Oh, I didn't that it and one. Oh, okay, Marty. Hey, now what's the professor? All right, cause for 1 minute.
There's no because as a president, we be on the council and fool say, not send your mail of an acre. Young Uncle Annie, you become big. Yes, Uncle Abba, what the penny will move, Aquala, and move. Do you want to make a fool say, Emma were him. When he not young to Neswaba. In the crumb, Nini crumb, but my cousin. I mean, send come young when any, and I'm young when any, I'm young when any pass out when any. And Kakuni, the Moses Bank, the Mayetiano, one Cassan can go back to be here. Depending upon you to make cousin, will be crummy, will be a crummy, or no crana, or be book to do a pie chow, away ye feel when I trouble man. I want to me that be a meme cancer, just tight and the casement, and when they quote to me to make up for show because me task no contact creditor, yanti tax and show into the one pen or no. Now, what will be buncher? A paya, Yachawam, Yataba Mount, the study I come as a man was now. Said, Nadine, name like fool, one day warrior. You know, can be your master for Momo Modiana this election every day, Muncham to me because. Mama Akufado a dear bonny too much. A Kufado dear bonny too much. Enko ye. Into where they Mr. Catch your man says, say, dear. Yes, sign Adrene, yen toba partner coupon and for inshira and bregana for. And I was a pass or free. Why? I mean, show. Why? All right. George Gosso.
I'm saying, wait there, Madame Lucia will be above the better catcher and a cacrabi, say. Or Chenley, Obuka car, some cacrabi, or Grana 1 year pay, you know, beyond to a bamman, quack car, some cacrabino, or man Pacoban, I think he'll be tried, giant. And it's all thing, say, your car, some necessary, Obuka, some for chicken and one necessary, bay in the yard. Some of who say, a flower in and also one also will be done when you want a Casama domino. And then any money we are one small beer. You catch on him and also say, so was smart presidential staff as any minister to be also my panacho in the secret. I want to I'm a president now, not publicly, but poor macho. Said you over party push upon that or no.
Yes, sir.
You who let him go as here. Also, and once I answer. No, please, a banner or Dada, Bronyame, Tamawu to be signed, Chamuan no more did your mamma. So when you say a banner. Body become and now Bano, we will charge your mamma. You have fun to me, you crazy, and that's how banana the
two better
you might have your mamma. When you born your wooden capa, penny out for class to say who capa to say,
or when you born your shake, keep you too.
Capa, in the house, I don't want to force about baby anymore. Some you be proper Ben away. And then you would have done away. Apart of $40,000 bribe, I will do some emoji. Any you would die. Again, why am I Ghana? What's your second one? I call you are not a blind for them. Why for any blind for? Because you move your flying here to blind for. What blind for? What the deep near Chiaka?
That's it.
Because soon you pass after 8 years to soon you pass for Ghana. 5 years here we be no Ayamagara, Oto be no Ayamagara.
Paula. All right. But that's it. All right. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Safur.
Yes, sir, boss.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yo, I'm free New York, Staten Island.
Hey, New York, Staten Island, pa. Okay, in your Casadianco.
Yo, Safuru, where did you kind me bo abaso?
That's it.
And my show cry say, Ejumaswan, Obamagana, mine. More, my first was a more year, Jumano. A month for like 80 matem. but the mechanism with the money na monkoso na monye na ebinum ayo omo hypocrites almost omo kwa magana na emum de bi omo kasa so omo antwe John Mahama and Bekanhua, almost have nasty in CP. They are all hypocrites, and you know them. But they are for the also no, most they so be depending at them. Yeah, Ghana for your entity and nimping for them, but the all you is very, very unfortunate. Say, Obisi or Hina Wakana Semi, and I can as a mafla Hini, to be fiati. India taxes and mano. Bien to your mano. A won't need to your man. A wona ojeto, a wona wodigana of woodin aquaje bosia aba, so di bedijuma. And that Juma is a wood in one so now would near Kanako in the edit attempt. Very, very unfortunate, especially where the interview no can know who bufumo or none and who also ye can also ya igbeni. We are igbeni. We are igbeni. Come the fuck I igbeni, I know ya igbeni. And I said, and also for this reference where I igbeni.
Oh, Ebia say, or the president was our Asante. Some matter Asante Chio.
Listen, me, I'm no Casay, me, my me, Asante. Me, papa, pipini, into me, half me, 50-50.
That's right.
Omunima Santi Fusubaya, and 1 million country home. Me, or woman, sometimes only to some of the culture. So, like one show, Hoswa, you will say or react in a certain way. That is how they are. They are ungrateful people. The Omunima, Medasi, Ebimrebim. They will never put in an effort. It's not like we're trying to be like we are trying to be tribalistic, but that is how they are. Any opportunity that they get, they try to like cheat you or make you look. They look down on people. Look down on people. Meanwhile, Kumasi economy, Accra economy. Why am I the economy? No, is it not this kind?
Yes.
Yeah. Juma, who are the harmony? The only thing somebody do a charm me acquire could rest me that's it. Me na na kasen bi cho say me kana o say mo muti o say almost say asanti do kadam me that ni. What I mean is an asanti person who only knows how to say thank you. In the sense that they always use you.
Okay.
Hello?
Matthias Yapa.
They will always use you and tell you thank you. But when the goodies are in, when the nice things are coming in, they will drop you and then go and pick their own people.
That's right.
That is what they do. Me Juma Ghana for 10 solid years. Na me Janeba America. What brought me to America? The MPP won, and I was told I am a penny. It's a Sawasi. Muntakana de Meba, so Mintimi Juma. Baby, I'm Juma de member, a very big, one of the biggest organizations in Ghana. That is what they did, and they sacked people. So you expect, say, and this is so bad, people will keep quiet. People will not keep quiet. Nti do mo ya ne de bufu de akoso de bufu so wonni abotre na like de bia wantwe like when abotre you do things that you are not supposed to do, or you say things that you are not supposed to say. You are not supposed to insult elders, but sometimes the way they behave, what they do is stupidness. It's childish. Enkolasem car by a tama or you for a good mouth. Also, when you the accommodate for so use who took one about thousands of dollars. I'm talking about the presidential jet.
Yes.
Obio yes, and yet Jimmy no Jimmy are there and yes, you are a fool. You are fool, you are stupid. Because how do you leave a project, a school that can accommodate over 1,400 students? Meanwhile, you are there doing traffic light. Meanwhile, you have buildings. How many cities are supposed to? Even buildings, the projects have been paid for. Allow the contractors to work so that these kids can get places to go. We are too tribalistic. We are too tribalistic. We are very wicked. We are ungrateful people. And on here, Your mama told us that prosperity is going to judge us, and the prosperity is judging us right here.
That's right.
Right here. So, man, these guys, you see people defending the indefensible. Of course, here people Oh, insurance, you better. Do we get the same thing in Ghana? Do we get the same thing in Ghana? God forbid, if you have an autistic child here in America, you are a rich man, or you are a rich woman, or a rich parent.
Wow.
Do you have the same thing in Ghana? If a child has a cerebral palsy here in America, the parent is a rich person. Do we have the same thing in Ghana? Ghana, they will even be calling you a wizard or a witch. Before in Soba. That is what they call you. The reason here is the systems here are working. The system here are working. I know. Scanom go for baby amo. A yejumana yana taxes net and no one on the kurono and no one on bukuron bra. Ghana, you a lot of taxes. We have only 650,000 civil servants in Ghana. Meanwhile, Akufo-Addo told us they have created 3.8 million jobs. Where are the jobs? Even the 800,000 on top of the 3 million is not up to the number of workers that are being paid by the what is the name? The accounts people.
That's right.
They would accountant general at the end. So intro. So they don't know how to govern. Everything they say is about lies.
All right,
Kenoforiata had the guts. Let me end on this. Kenoforiata had the guts to tell us say the government payroll is full, so everybody should turn his or herself into an entrepreneur. Where is the money? Where is the source of funding? How do you fund people to become entrepreneurs? How do you do that? Meanwhile, your kids, your children are in the government sector working, taking fat money. You said you've opened a port at Keta. Nobody is there, no port. There is a chief executive. He's taking money for 5 solid years. Thank you so much for the opportunity, my brother.
That's a hello. Hello, madam. How are you from? All the way from Norway. I'm doing good. What's your name? Good. Go ahead. That's it. The one guy big akra. Bye. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, so hello. How are you?
Hey. Machine gun preacher.
Yes, madam.
I mean, Shrawo.
So.
Yeah, that was it. Amagana, that was it. Or that was a pass. Then, you know, I will say what that year. They will seek her. Now, first say, who be in the man in a way, man, and ma, who no credit that honomo. Yamin Shroud, pane, underground for our new year, Juma. Yo, Papa, I some way, dear. I are wholesome, Testia pa, na me crow mo hin in a dear. Or see assassin won't ya kay. Into moody a mumetu to Mahama school now we see a siswan. Mumetu to free onko. Now I'm on fan assassin to one man. Also, an idiot. On the name a pre be a home. On put your man up to December. Be promo hin in a dear. I'm out to December. You look robo here no or say more dear say no me mam up to December se moon to me me be a school no and I say nentwie ne nkokɔ ne nkraman ne ade ne beko school dia on the openipa mako school into osre won omo metutu dan no mahama dan na odi nkonwa ne ade nyina agum hwe woni marehosem ade we mu some of them no are even equipped with computers you safaro arehosem was ade we mu ne say they have science lab ya fix the science in yamani nyina wo ho.
Wow.
Awerɛhosɛm paa ɛwɔ saa adeɛ wei mu no wɔn sɛ schools ni bi ɛnyɛ nkonnwa kora ntra so nso wei no nkonnwa ne biribiara wɔ desk ne adeɛ nyinaa wɔ for 3,000 students and even more 3,000 students. That's the sad part about this whole thing, no. Me friend di Monado because me hwɛ Lucifer or ye saint. Me hwɛ Satan or your buffer, papa. Because aqua way. When the madu or the year don't cook room for university na ye see be will so many no. Mahama did the same law at the ma don't go chrome for. Aqua way na nkwa hwehwe low ni bi amfa mani kuro mu chebi for no ofa donkom instead obekwa kosi university no donko kuro mu no eno this university no e de call onu ni kuro mu chebi
wow
chese well eni na de bia meka say me catch uncle for say akufo ado ma me heart attack because eniama bi wo ho a wo hu papa me dwene ho me aya na me say mada it obi nyumu a otu o si obi nya ni mi o say da iso na me so because sometimes I think say me so die because look at this. Don't go chrome for university need don't go chrome. Woman near any higher institution be a kai said that area no a jeje kra ne koya kwan did electricity ni ade de ko na wo mo kra de na de si anu wo mo te no obeka se wo mo nka Ghana ho university a JDM ekosidiama or what transfers to Canada see university no war no ni kro. That is how wicked this man is. Ekwanu kasa SHS school so ningi na kiesi wochebi. Kalab diaba ningi na your friends libraries there a woman ni ade ningi na ekwanu chebi for the patawo. That is why he is behaving that way.
Baba, wrap it up now. I'm on for so our line echi. Me pass by wrap up kakra.
Yo. That is why he's acting that way. Papa, and your friend is saying sometimes, you know, as everybody is saying, you know, you can't blame him because yang kasani ayema banesa. Ghana for nankasa and ayema banesa. Look at petrol. Look at LPG gas. Say gas, you know, Canada, Japan, the beno. And the gas to fire by December, Ghana phone to me to gas, you know. Petrol, so one person to move him and new 1 month to one person to move him.
Yeah.
Papa, Yamin Shramo, where Jumapa Mugusua Moye.
Tell me that Roma.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right, this is going to be my last call. It's going to be my last call. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, Honorable.
Yes, sir, boss.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Me pacho, me chao, ene wa tifu nyina no kure nyame anim ni ubo adwuma pa. Ye kasa ye pe oman ema papa we number 1.
Kevin Taylor number 1 on o che medwuma.
India me kasa ni say.
Kevin Taylor na che medwuma.
Hello.
Yes, kasa.
Me pacho, India me kasa we oman ba papa ni say. No mampanyi na akasantino fana omampanyi na akasantino ye ka bi enye yi nanso watimi ase obo se Ghana ni papa na waka no kure se no kure ni ye de mampanyi ekaye no ehia se ye de chopa e de ma hempo omampanyi no wankasa e de amfantia eye voter ahemfo nkoa ohini bia wo tie sa program yi bia ne otimamuni bia wo tie bia no ohunu se okufado ana omampanyi no okasa di tia ahemfo nyina yenyi ba ku bia mfrim esanse so otumfo enanka okasa ase yanka omampanyi nko miena no nkasa ntia otumfo endi se otumfo eyo hene ana se oman hene ewo asanteman mu a na se papa no nso so yo oman hene wo voter region a ohene bia yo hene enu ntimi srew Ode o kan otie ye de mu binum ye o ha ye kan ontie de mo a wo kan me ka se kumasi me kumasi me tuma MPP pa enso so de me kan se enkoye wo se kan kore papa no ma ye nsa aprefam. Hello
metio
enti misremu mu program no de ya so edi akire pa o mampanyi ekasa edi tia eye ahemfo nyina antwa yi kura sɛ de okopa akyɛw ɛwɔ takura dio sɛ kofori dio sɛ hino sanso na yehia sɛ okopa akyɛw ɛwɔ voter region so adenti na ya yesa ɔman ne yɛ ba akopɛ asase no mpo hene no party sɛ ya wan tiantua hwe ama no na asase no mu mebie school no ɛma school nkwada nkomu dia ɛne be yi udan firi ono mfa asase no so de bema ayi apafo bi na ado aburo bi a sɛ na waye nti we de nko hene ne nka bone e wo se nka oma okufu ado ka se o ohene nya bo tre wada woro ma ye ba ye nka we nko ba bia Sana panyini kasa utumi bie wa no ka kyerɛ ya teacher for say yɛntimi nyɛ millionaires. Oh say papa no o mana no so ano akasa fon o ma no aka fon panyini nkasa saa. Tama wo hia aba no na wo ne nam ahemfo yi so na wo pa kyɛw. Ndi say abatu oduru a wo pe problem ndi ama obi foforo obesi wanan. Te onima obi foforo ba besi nanan o MPP mu no ono na akufo ado pe problem ama no. Enti mi de manu besi ana foforo nso so de ne de aba medam ase.
Yo, una chat wo. Let me shout. All right, guys. This is where we get to, and this is where we're going to end. Please subscribe to Safari TV Africa on YouTube and on Facebook, so that we can be able to grow together. It is very, very important that we learn how to grow together. And so please, I would love that you subscribe to Safari TV Africa on YouTube and Safari TV Africa on Facebook. And then you subscribe to, with all due respect, and Loud Silence TV. Very, very important, because here is where truth sits. Here is where you can hear the truth. Me pacho me who still a man for every. Nemu ene na nyama doso inti menja more time for calling. Me so ma bunfu. Ochina se wentumi am bemwa. Ochina ana me mfa ne se juada. Me pacho me fa call na wakase bi. Nkopo enshirawo. Bompire, Wakai Kevin Taylor. Bompire, Kai Kevin Taylor, and Nebusia, na Kai Mensuso. So that by ya Mensuso, bet me a quid manso, my edgeman so ever accommodatenso. As I say, Ghana here, yen. Baby Ajo, Kevin Taylor TV, Loud Silence TV, and a bosso, oh baby. Into Kevin Taylor, Loud Silence TV, Mr. Ubehu, Safari TV, Africa. Meda wase na kopo onhiraw no mpagyaw na share na nkwachiri afi ma remfi wo bibia ko Kevin Taylor platform so fa ko che no edwuma no ye no edwuma kese kese oboka enye easy but tiase opewasem odo enunti na efi bisine ogusu yi TV no sina bia betima hwe Ghana. Meda wase Benta Donto, I see you. Nado Dua, I see you. Nado Dua, I see you. I see you very well. When you go on Shramunina, no Shramunina, no Yamunina, I see. Me patch your YouTube sound na enko yino. Mr. Me working on it because I'm say a different side of the story. Me who say, Mammy be I can't ever ha. A many Jihon pass or to me as so a can sa many Jihon. I say Doreen Thompson. Safaro, I like watching your channel, but I'm always turned off by the sound, especially when folks call in. There is this funny sound that puts me off. Please try to sort it out to make the program lovely. Thank you very much, Doreen. I appreciate that. Criticism will always make you great. And I love criticism, especially whether or not it is a respective one or a non-respective one. Once it's a criticism, I take it very easy and I take it very seriously. Thank you very much, and I'll work on this greatly. Thank you, and God bless you. Have a good night. I love you, guys.